It's the day of the swap, and both wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do they hope to gain from the swap?
I'm actually just really proud of myself. I don't think I need to learn anything, but
don't forget to feed the cockroaches.
Okay. I think that I can help a family to be active parents through providing structure and to help their children achieve their dreams. Bye, guys.
Have fun.
After a journey of over 1,000 miles, the wives finally get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
I would not take this much time for the outside of my home.
Well, they don't like yard work, I don't think.
Before they meet their new families, the wives get a chance to explore their new homes.
Wow, looks like we have some lack of cleaning in this house.
I wouldn't really care to have a bowl of plastic fruit in the house because I wouldn't dust it.
They have nothing on their calendar. They don't have anything to do.
Looks like they have a lot going on. It might be a little much.
What is that? Oh my gosh, what are they?
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of their homes.
The whole world is a classroom, an archaeological dig, a farm, a grocery store, even a theme park. And learning in a traditional school is a waste of time. I don't think they're probably learning, I think they're playing. Oh no.
We believe that hard work, application, care for your appearance, and the pursuit of goals is the recipe for success in life. I don't think that's the recipe for success.
College is just another thing society is cramming down people's throats. Oh my goodness.
5 times a week, I drive them to a prestigious dance school in the city. The round trip takes 2 hours, and I wait while they take their classes.
College is the basis for success in this world. I'm sorry.
I have to drive 2 hours away and wait around, okay?
You won't find any tests or grades in our school.
A's and B's are expected, and Mark regularly checks their grades to make sure they're on point.
This is totally unstructured.
To me, what's the point of grades?
It's the moment of truth. The wives are about to come face to face with their new husbands and children.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
I'm your new mom.
I'm Heather.
Heather?
And you're Harrison?
This
I'm
is Krista.
Hi, Krista.
Why did your family choose homeschooling as the avenue for the kids?
To me, public schooling indoctrinates instead of teaching.
Yeah.
There's a parable, and I don't remember what the parable's called. There's like an eagle, and there's a squirrel, and I can't remember the other animals. The bottom line is if you beat them up over math when they're not good at math, they may end up getting into drugs or problems or that, so.
That gives us food for thought, doesn't it? His philosophy is way totally out there. I don't even know where it is. It's out in La La Land.
I do not want Carrie to punch me in the face.
My kids are homeschooled.
Oh, okay.
So grades are irrelevant. They actually get to choose what they want to do.
Okay.
I feel like the way Heather looked was a little more plain than how my mom dresses.
The Joneses' first order of business is making sure Heather's appearance is up to snuff.
Like, she dresses nice to go to work.
I have a little bit of stuff like this. This is a shirt my son made. I'm really proud of it.
She probably wouldn't wear it at all, probably. No.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Those would be no. No.
No. Probably not.
My kicks.
Mom probably would not wear those.
Mom would never wear those.
I did feel kind of looked down on. They want to conform. They want to do what everybody else is doing. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
At the Martinsons, usually on-the-go Carrie sits down to a relaxed family dinner and gets her first taste of homeschooling.
Think up a word for the kids to learn.
Sanctuary.
Okay, sanctuary, a sacred or holy place.
You read the definition, and then what does everybody do with the definition?
Sometimes it leads to other discussions, or sometimes we're just done.
What do you want to do when you grow up, mister?
Do?
Yeah, what would you like to do when you grow up?
I'm 7.
I know, you're 7. I think it's admirable that they want to have family time and that they are really bonded, but there are a lot of other things that need to get done as well. Having family time doesn't make up for a lack of education.
I want to be a cheetah when I grow up.
A cheetah? That is an impossible dream.
It's the first morning of the swap in Colorado, and after dressing up to Carrie's high standards, Heather has to try to keep pace with the Joneses' highly choreographed morning routine.
And you just did your bedroom and the bathroom. Krista, you got all your stuff ready to go?
Yeah. Bye.
There's no real together time in the morning. It's all just rushing around, and at this point of the day, I still haven't seen the father of the home. When does he get to even say hi?
In California, with most of the family still asleep, Carrie struggles with the Martinsons' lack of a schedule.
Yeah, my mom spends a lot of time on the computer.
Like, how many hours do you think a day?
About 5 hours.
So what do the little boys do while she's on the computer?
They usually just play with each other and play around.
Oh, yeah. Woo!
Well, there really aren't any chores. There's no expectations for anything to get done. It's kind of whatever you feel like doing, basically.
When Riley and Harrison wake up, Carrie must give them a history lesson using Heather's time machine.
Blah, blah, blah. Bye.
Let's get a phone book.
Okay, Napoleon. Then we find the place where the guy was from. Is this France? Or this?
You know what?
Or is this France? Or this?
I don't
or this?
know.
Or this? Or this?
It absolutely upsets me that the kids are not in school.
This France?
I haven't seen anybody write. So when is that gonna happen? When they feel like it?
This France?
In Colorado, Krista and Brooke have finished school, but their day is far from over. Heather must shuttle them to dance practice after dance practice. During the hour-long drive, Heather talks to the girls about their busy schedule.
You guys don't sit down and eat dinner together or anything?
It just doesn't happen a lot.
The few times that we do like see our dad and get time to talk with him, like we're getting in trouble or we're
Getting told to do chores.
I seriously think the girls would have no idea what to do with themselves if the schedule was all of a sudden gone. It's really sad. This family could definitely benefit from getting to know each other better.
In California, Carrie takes Riley to gymnastics class while Lee stays at home writing his book.
So do you go to gymnastics all the time?
Yeah. Except for sometimes we miss it.
How come you miss it?
Because my mom sometimes forgets.
I'm starting to think that Heather and Lee are lazy and selfish, and it's not all about the kids. This is your book. And
Yeah,
this
this
is
is
what? Okay.
years of research and stuff.
So do you have to take away from your typical work day in order to do the... The kids are at the age right now when they really need you and your wife to put your total focus on them.
But maybe we're not supposed to do everything for him. Maybe he needs to learn to have initiative and do some stuff on his own. Carrie had an agenda based on a couple of observations and wasn't interested in my book at all. They're interested in how awesome the message might be.
In Colorado, it's 9 p.m., and while Mark spends the night alone at home, an hour's drive away, Krista and Brooke are still dancing, and Heather must wait and watch.
Talk about boredom. I've just been sitting there for so long.
I think after this we might have a 15 to 30-minute rehearsal.
I guess.
All right.
Every single day is so full of activities from the time they wake up to the time they go to sleep. You know, they don't have to be so caught up in all these activities all the time.
By the time Heather and the girls finally make it home, Mark's asleep, but Krista and Brooke must stay up into the night to do their homework.
When the girls get home at night, there's really no room for unwinding. Instead, there's actually more work for them to do, and they need downtime. They need time to just relax and know who they are.
At the Martinsons, Carrie confronts Lee over their homeschooling techniques.
I'm really, really concerned about what kind of education at all the kids are getting.
Most high school graduates, a ton of them can't even pass the exit exam.
We're not talking about all these other people. We're talking about your kids.
Yes, and my kids are doing fine. They're well-adjusted kids.
Do not have a good education. This is going to make me cry, but you have a 10-year-old child. He's basically illiterate.
He's not illiterate. He reads well.
He can read, but he cannot write.
There's some kids who can write complete sentences, but they don't understand a lot of more important things.
Your views are handicapping your children, and it worries me. You come talk to me when my child is a doctor and your child is trying to figure out if they can hold a job. You want to tell me in 10 years whose kids are going to be better off?
Yep. Talk to me again in 10 years.
He can't see the big picture. If you don't want them in the public schools, then figure out how to homeschool them well.
My biggest concern is if I have a child grows up has no passion. Because I went through public school, just a lot of the professors' attitudes really bugged me. Everything, when you're studying literature, it was always, they seemed to have a perverted bend on it. Everything seemed to be perverted for them.
Today, everything is about to change in the Martinson and Jones households as the new wives take control.
I'm going to teach this family how to set some goals, follow through, and how to get their priorities straight.
I don't think that Carrie understands our views on education and raising our children. She compartmentalizes things. We see life as a great whole.
I want this family to learn to think outside the schedule, and I want them to remember how much they love each other.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules which the families must obey.
Lee, you and your wife's hands-off approach to learning is an excuse to be lazy and self-involved. It's handicapping your children and preparing them for only one thing: failure. That's changing from this moment on. So get ready, because quitting isn't an option.
You do nothing, and it's pretty amazing hyperbole here.
Jones family. I don't see a family here. I see a well-oiled machine just robotically going through life. From now on, we are going to slow down and work towards building and becoming a real family.
We're maybe different than other families, but I don't believe we're not a family.
A proper education will prepare them for their future.
The proper education is intellectual inbreeding.
Harrison and Riley, you are going to a real school with a real teacher.
Wow, we're doomed.
And here are your new clothes for school.
They get to look like automatons now.
Mark, you never really see the girls, so you can't understand how insane their schedule is. You will live their lives for one day, going to all of their activities.
Sounds interesting.
Lee, you dropped out of college because you thought it was a waste of time. You're wrong, and you're setting a dangerous precedence for your kids. This week, you will lead by example and get a higher education. I have enrolled you in an accounting class at the local community college.
I guess so.
Mark, your girls want you to lighten up. It's time for you to sit down and listen and really hear what they have to say. I want you to put a presentation together for us and tell the girls what your happiest moments with them have been and what you want to change in the future.
What's the point?
Riley and Harrison, you will go to gymnastics. Lee, you will drive them around and attend every practice, and supporting them along the way.
Krista and Brooke, by being so fashion conscious, you are only conforming to the rules of society. So girls, we are going to put away all of your designer clothes.
Okay.
Will you survive?
Yeah.
You'll never get this place clean if you don't get rid of half of the garbage in it.
Can we throw out our new mom?
It's time to use it or lose it.
In my house, learning is about having fun and letting kids guide themselves. Girls, the world is now your schoolhouse. You will learn to teach yourselves.
So we're not going to school at all?
There's so much more to life than school.
Heather's rule about not going to school stresses me out a lot because I'm missing lots of work and it puts me like weeks behind.
In the hope of easing his daughter's worry, Mark calls Krista's teachers to see if she can make up her tests at a later date.
They understood what was going on. Okay, so you need to take a deep breath and let the stress go, because they both said they understood.
Hey, I just wanted to say thanks for helping Krista. Because I was worried that she was going to miss out on some of the stuff I had planned.
I was worried she was going to miss 2 tests, so...
I know, there's a lot of stress involved in the schools, and that's kind of what I want to try to show you guys, that learning doesn't have to be stressful, that it can be fun, it can be a living experience.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I've never met anybody that believes kids can just self-teach themselves. If I had to label Heather's educational style with one word, it would be crazy.
At the Martinsons, Carrie gets right down to business and enforces her first rule, that the family get organized and clean the house.
I don't like the house to be too clean.
I think we can get this done in 10 minutes. I am serious. Look at how close we are.
You're being an overcritical nag, so then that's harder to work with somebody.
Who is? Who's an overcritical nag?
A lot of times you've been, so then...
If he's going to call me a nag, then I'm going to call him a passive dad who does not know how to motivate his children to accomplish anything.
I have been in there encouraging your boys, cheering them on, motivating, and you call me a name. But I'm trying to help you and your family to take care of your home. We're almost done.
All the stuff is exhausting that we're doing, so it's
I know,
hard.
we're almost done.
Well, it doesn't seem like it. It just seems like you care about coming off like some super expert that's going to tell us all what to do. She's overcritical in some areas they're just not even true. She's pretending like they're useless and trash and they can't do anything, which is just ridiculous.
In Colorado, in order for him to understand the pressure he puts his daughters under, Heather has ruled that Mark must live their hectic day. First stop, singing lessons, followed by dance team practice.
1, 2, jump. Awesome. the ground, though.
I think my dad did find our schedule very exhausting.
Turn and step.
I think following this rule is a waste of time. I understand it's an extremely demanding schedule, but it's their life by choice. And what is it that I'm supposed to learn?
That this is really a rigorous life for them.
Unless you can show me something new that it is I'm supposed to learn, I just don't get the point in doing it. I know they live a busy schedule. I got it before we ever did this.
He cares, but not to the point where he wants to make any changes. It's like he doesn't really want to change anything.
At the Martinsons, Carrie has ruled that Lee become more involved in his boys' activities by taking his younger sons to their gymnastics class.
I just don't always feel it's necessary to keep up with your peers. It's necessary to excel at what you want to excel at. A lot of other things.
You, as a parent, have to be actively involved in helping your child find those things.
Right.
That's what active involvement is huge.
Carrie made it sound like everything is for your kids. Well, if you push them to mold into what you as a parent want to vicariously live their glory of what they're doing, then that's wrong.
In Colorado, after another unscheduled morning, Heather continues her mission to show the family the benefits of her unconventional schooling methods and brings them to a theme park for their next lesson.
If you're on the ride and you're carrying a tennis ball, but you drop it right at the top of the loop, where would it go?
If the ball would drop or go up, because I was thinking about it, so I think you could learn that even in the classroom and you wouldn't have to go somewhere like this.
You mean you wouldn't get to go somewhere like this?
I think if your kids were getting an education as the only learning thing,
you just said my kids are not getting an education.
If I had the choice as a kid to go home and hang out and do nothing all day and go to amusement parks,
and read books. I would read books.
You guys are so missing the point. I'm so frustrated. It's probably a good idea to go ahead and let the education thing go because I don't see them, you know, even trying to understand. Should we just like have some fun now?
She wanted to make the amusement park experience all of how you teach and learn as far as formal education, and I just don't get that.
At the Martinsons, after Riley and Harrison come home from another day of school, Carrie is determined to convince Lee his kids need a traditional education.
I'm not going to send him to a full-time school.
Don't you think they can get more out of that? Socially,
No, they
they're
will get
having
less.
fun. You're going to handicap them.
We have a difference of opinion. I've said mine, what we're going to do. That's all. I'm done.
Listen, please,
no,
just consider
no,
this.
I already listened.
You can't afford to hang loose for the boys. It's about their
No,
life
I'm
and their
hanging loose
future.
with you.
I don't think Lee likes conflict, but this is an important topic. This is his boys, but he just wimps out on it because he can't handle the fact that somebody is in his face and won't let it go.
Having failed to bring Mark and his daughters closer, Heather's ruled Mark next show his daughters what they mean to him by making a presentation using photos and video.
You know, they grew up quick. You know, I mean, you just think about the times when they were little, all the fun you had. Heather's rule about trying to spend more time as a family and with my girls, I think it's a lesson that I've known. It's just a matter of life gets so busy, you just don't make it happen.
Be sure to tell the girls how you're feeling.
I was supposed to pick some pictures and video of happiest moments, that type of thing.
Where's Daddy? Daddy at work.
You guys were so cute and so much fun. And life wasn't probably so busy then. Probably should find more time to spend together. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Have a hug?
It's hard to watch my dad be emotional, and especially about us, and that he misses that. And
in California, Carrie is determined to make Lee understand the value of sacrificing personal time for his kids. She's ruled he put Riley and Harrison first by taking them to their gymnastics competition.
Twirling one. Yeah. I had a good time winning medals for all that hard work.
It feels good to see Riley and Harrison do this, and they definitely make the sacrifice to come when it's performances. Both parents will be here and support them and cheer them on.
In Colorado, after the success of the photo presentation, Heather presents Mark with his biggest challenge, spending relaxed quality time with Brooke and Krista.
I think it'd be great if you guys can, you know, spend more time together instead of just like your lives just going different directions and stuff. But the stage is here because you guys are gonna have a chance to dance with your daddy. The music is over here. If you guys want to choose.
I'm not gonna dance to this.
You don't?
No.
You gotta do some
I don't know how to.
dance moves or something. You gotta get looser. Huh?
Yep.
I thought having fun with my dad and being goofy and just weird was something fun and something I wish we could do more.
I don't think we'd do something like this normally, would we? Huh?
Nope.
Nope. It's obviously good to be reminded that time goes quickly. Like I said, I mean, I think we have to make time because there's not much time left.
It's the final day of the swap, and the wives prepare to return to their families.
I think I helped this family realize how important family time can be.
Thank you for everything.
I hope I've taught the Martinsons that structure and expectations are necessary for building successful lives. Come give me a hug.
The couples are about to be reunited.
Man, I'm glad to see you.
It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
When I went into your house, it was obvious there was not a lot of time for the girls to have any downtime.
It is a busy life.
It's just that it's so much.
I have done everything I can in order for them to make progress so that they can keep up and be the best they can be.
To me, it's not a big deal. You know, they don't have to keep up with what everyone else is doing. That's not important to me.
I set it up to send your husband to the class, the Foundation of Finances and that. He adamantly refused. He thinks he knows everything and he can't learn from anybody else, basically.
But
he was being lazy, too. I'm sorry, but you were being lazy. You
No.
wanted to go home and rest because you were overdone.
Let me explain to you what was really happening. Attack Dog Jones was going, arr, 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 arr.
You could have just gone.
I know, I didn't think it was that big a deal.
That's not hard.
I could have just gone, but I
That's what I
felt
told
like
him. I said, it's not that hard.
You should have seen what Mark did.
Well, the rule was I was supposed to give a presentation on the good times I remember with the kids or whatever. I guess thinking back on those times and what was different, and just that we probably had more time with them whenever they were younger versus now. And I guess the realization was to spend more time with them because it's not going to be very long until they're gone.
Mm-hmm. I followed and did your life for a couple days. I spent time with the boys, did activities that they typically do, and they are significantly behind in math and writing. And I am passionate that something has to change.
It's not hurting them to let them learn when they want to.
It's not hurting them. What you're doing is totally destroying their education. You are handicapping your own children. I am adamant about this. Is horrible. You need to get a grip on your child's education and teach them some curriculum and teach your kids and not sit on the cotton pick and computer all day. Please listen to me. These are your kids. You two love them. But this unschooling thing is ridiculous.
Unschooled kids start college early.
Get some good homeschooling materials and structure your life and plan for your kids and teach them. I'm sorry, but it's wrong.
I'm not worried about them at all.
You should be.